What up, party pimps? How's it going? We're right back into it. Thanks for checking out Inside Oneself on Friday. That was a good time. It was a lot of fun. Um, I've been away for a little biteen. Um, those who are returning to the stream know the deal. On Sundays, we like to do a little bit of trolling. I'm just kidding. We don't do any trolling. It's all in good humor. Okay, we'll turn the Corey Feldman off anyway. Um, Morgan won the Battle of the Votes, so we're going to open up strong with a brand new episode from our boy. Almost at 50 subscribers. We'll get there. We'll, you know, it's been a couple of years, about yeah, about 5, 6 years. So it's just Morgan first. Hey man, like February. Okay, so we're coming up on 6 years. So who's this Morgan character? So, uh, a little bit of lore. Morgan makes like an RB rip-off series, and I want to use the qualifier rip-off series as opposed to like a fan series because this is in no way connected to RB and the Chief. Um, but it's important to kind of point out the similarities here. So the main characters are an elite and a Spartan. The main character is a blue kind of recon Spartan called Morgan. However, the guy who makes the show is called Morgan, and then in the show, the you know the way in the earlier seasons of RB the Chief, there's like sequences where John comes into the apartment and there's like a whole kind of stay still. It's like a Toy Story sequence where the toys pretend to be lifeless, just so they don't get discovered. There's sequences like that. Rip off is better than fan series, yeah, for sure. But in this series, they have the same sequences, but this Morgan, right? The toy has the same name as the owner, and throughout the film, there's very little discerning between the two of them. It becomes very confusing. Um, in the way that RB the Chief has, Master Chief being the dumb one, Arbiter being the smart one, it's reversed, where the Spartan is the smart one, the Elite is the dumb one, and we know that Master Chief makes a bunch of sex jokes in RB the Chief. A lot of kind of gutter humor kind of stuff. The Elite in this one will make a bunch of sex jokes to the point of it being almost red flaggish. And you think, well, how can it be red flaggish, derelict? Very easy to answer. I don't want to spoil it too much, so cover your ears, but there's sequences where he has alluded to just like sexual violence. And you can say, oh yeah, I'd rape them in a video game. We all said that back in the day, but in the more recent episodes, there is a full on attempted rape scene, and it shrugged off. Uh, so, like, if RB and the Chief were called John and Graham, respectively, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, the guy making this has mega autism, and I don't know if he's ever interacted with a woman in real life. From what I heard, he has not. Um, there used to be, I think, maybe at least three female voice actors in this. All of them have dipped except for one. And when you watch the show and you hear the lines that the female characters get, you will see why. This guy has in excess of 30 Halo Reach figures. He has each of the Warthog variants, and he has no idea how. Like, I was going to say he doesn't know how to write female characters, he just doesn't know how to write, period. More machinima cringe. Yeah, we're going. Look, Aegis, we're going right in tonight. We're just going all in. We have 4 channels to get through. And keep in mind, I'm not even covering the cringe on my channel, but I don't want to keep it from you anymore. Let's just go into the new episode. Crack open a bevy if you have one, okay? Lie back, relax. You've had a long week. It's gonna get worse. Yeah. So let's just jump right into it. Let me know how we're doing for volume and shit. Yeah. Also, like, he doesn't edit on Windows Movie Maker. He uses Filmora or one of those Zoomer editors with the AI shit. I recommended CapCut, but whatever. Um, but that means he knows at least 3 women, though. Confirmed. Yeah. Well, 3 women online, right? There's now one voice. There's only one lady now doing the voice acting on her own, who I've spoken with a handful of times. She's a lovely lady, but hasn't been able to give me a compelling answer as to why she's still fucking doing this. And for anyone who remembers Endgame, when Claire was introduced, do you know how John would like? Good night, John. Good night, Jimmy. Oh my God, Aegis! I forgot that. Aegis knows because we watched one of his like fan films a few years ago, and there's always a sequence of people going to bed, and it's just them lying stiff like rigor mortis with a blanket going over, and he will give every character a line in the scene just so they can say something. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. We got the pizza pillow. That's like a recurring character, is the pizza pillow. But look, you see this, he'll put all the characters in the bed together. I've pointed this out, Flick has pointed this out. Um, is he like the machinima student of yours, like the Kendrick to your Eminem? Maybe he's more like the Drake. Morgan is Drake to Flick's Kendrick, maybe. Um, so you'll see there's like a kind of like D'Lo from Oneself. Flick calls him D'Lo. His name is Dustin, I think. He's like the sex crazed pervert. There's two Halo Reach female Spartans here. One of them is the cat one with the robot arm. One of them is just like an all blue air assault. One of them is meant to be the daughter of this elite. And they're not supposed to be figures. They're supposed to be aliens from a different planet that have manifested the body of Halo Reach McFarland action figures. And this is all explained in a previous series that has been lost to time. And Morgan is completely not interested if you don't know what's going on. He's just going. The train has pulled out of the station. The ship is out of the dock. We're going straight on, lads. Okay. If you don't drink alcohol, if you don't take drugs, this is your chance to begin, because it's going to make the show more palatable to you. Okay. It's going to be really hard to follow if you're sober. It sounds like I'm trying to ruin your lives, but I am helping you here.
Good morning, guys.
So the one female voice actor will perform voices that sounds insanely sarcastic, and Morgan, like our boy Flick, does not ask for retakes. So you'll have girls doing voices like this, when no self-respecting woman would do a voice like this. No respecting man would do a voice like this.
Good morning, Olivia.
Morning, girls.
So he's sleeping with I think his girlfriend and his daughter in the same bed. If one self is the 100 gex of Machinima, then this is the generic SoundCloud rapper of Machinime. Apt description. Apt description.
Dad, what's wrong?
I wish I could have had what he had.
Dad, I know you miss Mom, but she's in a better place and watching over both of us. I'm sure she'd want you to be happy that I'm still here, and also would encourage you that you'll find someone special one day, even if it's not Taylor.
I know, sweetie. I miss her too much. She was the only woman for me, and also who kept me clean, too.
Are you saying that you weren't always the sturdy-minded? Yeah, when my mom was
She
still
gave
alive,
her motorboat.
he was as normal as one could be, but after her death and a one-night stand he had with another girl, he's been this way since then.
you know, we all talk this way sometimes. We'll just kind of trauma dump on people the moment we get out of bed.
If only we could bring your mom back to life, I'm sure that would cure him of his love for...
For anyone who's new to this series, I know what you're thinking. Oh, yeah, it's a joke, whatever, haha, funny. This is completely sincere. I promise you. This is 100% serious.
Lust.
There is jokes in this, but the jokes are like few and far between, and they're very bizarrely paced.
Will be a way to...
Like, okay, who is it? The Voyager art said, it's just the 100 gex of Machinima. One self looks like Citizen Kane next to this. This is all the live action stuff. It's in 16:9. It's on like a run-of-the-mill camcorder or whatever. When you see how the Machinima content is being shot and captured, your jaw will be on the ground. It's like taking a time machine.
to get him out of this one day.
Are we going to discuss the plan on finding Morgan?
Oh yeah, sorry you got carried away.
It seems like Morgan having mega autism is just a mega understatement. Yeah. I mean, yeah, valid.
It's okay, but I'd even be better if you gave me head.
Sorry. I just realized I fucked up something major. There's something that I have failed to bring to your attention. If you bear with me just for one moment, I'll keep the mic on, right? There's something that I've been meaning to pull up for the stream, and I've been working on it. We'll have fun with this, don't worry. It's something I put together just for watching, because this is season 3, right? Morgan plans to make at least 6 or 8 seasons of this, and according to him, he has it like mapped out like fucking methodically. Like he has this whole story scaffolded and put together. I think he's probably using the word plan liberally, but for the sake of like fun and shit, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. Fuck. Give me just one moment, because when you see what I'm about to pull up, it'll probably, it's like an interactive element of the stream. I know you can kind of talk and whatever, but I'm trying to find something that'll allow us to gamify this, I should say. Does that make sense? Okay, I've kind of fucked this up a little bit. I'm going to refine this thing for the next time. But basically what I've put together is a bingo card for episodes of Morgan's series. Now, let's take a look at it, shall we? Now, on the bingo card for the Halo Figure Chronicles, that is the name of this show, we have drawn out walking shots one by one. So what this means is that when, usually like in this scene we have 3 characters together, there's usually 4. Our titular character has gone AWOL. Drawn out walking shots basically means that when a group of characters are leaving one location and going to another, either be it on machinima or live action, he will give an individual shot to each character going. I've put this together myself. Stolen idea from Araby the Chief. Now, you're going to see a lot of that because the bad guys are using Fragban. He doesn't use Fragban. He vehemently denies that he's even inspired by Araby and the Chief. Entire music track plays, so he'll use music for a scene. It generally won't fit with the context of the scene. He won't use a segment of it for theming. He'll just play the full fucking thing. And I think that's already starting in this scene. Unedited game menu footage, that's few and far between. So I'm not going to... That was in the earlier things. I think he's come away from that since. It's my belief that he has, yeah. Vague reference to sexual violence. That's a Dustin thing. Now, he did make an ill-paced sex joke, but that's very vague for me. Surface level female dialogue. I'm going to check that off for now, I think. I'm pretty content that we're already kind of hitting that. Beep at the end of a shot. What that refers to is when he's doing, I explained it in the last stream. Well, not the last Inside Oneself, but Morgan reaction. The way he records machinima footage is on like an outdated Roxio, and if you don't trim the end of like an instance of recording, it does a meh noise. You'll hear what I'm talking about, but he almost never cuts those out. Classic camera wiggle. That's a machinima thing, not a live action thing. It's where, like, the camera is a locked off shot, and then he'll just start twitching it because he won't know what to do with the shot. He doesn't do retakes. Horribly mixed audio levels. It's a bit early for that, but just music going over dialogue or whatever. Too dark to even see anything. Any kind of editing mistake. Which Morgan are they talking about? What? Dustin struggles with the script. We've already got that because he sounds like he doesn't even know what he's reading, and he's an English speaker. The actor is, I believe. Call back to the previous series. We already have that because they're talking about the mom being dead, which I have no idea what they're talking about. Everyone gets a line. I think that's a yes, but we'll leave it until there's a scene with more people. A hacker uses a voice changer, which is kind of a stolen R being the chief idea, but it would make sense otherwise, you know. Morgan's hand appears. That's rare. I probably should have put that there. The dog for no reason. Sometimes this dog appears. I don't think it's going to appear anymore. I don't think it's dead. I think it's just relocated. So it's not dead. When the movie maker effects, he uses those in these. They're not strictly window movie maker effects, but you know, primitive ones. Bad editing or bad guys waiting to be killed. So that's like in a machinima scene where the guys are just standing still and then they get shot and they don't put up a fight. It was in early One Self episodes as well. Morgan corrects Dustin r/nice guy. That's more of an early episode thing. Morgan's not in these episodes, so usually when Dustin makes like a sex joke, Morgan is putting him in his place as like the silent protector or the supreme gentleman. The subject takes up 10% of the shot, like headspace and whatever. Opposed lying in bed together. Hey, we're doing pretty good already. Phoned in voice lines from the cast. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think we're doing good so far. I'm sorry to have pulled you away from our episode. Our bingo card's set up. We're doing pretty good already. So let's just go right into it, shall we? I'll pull this up as we need to.
She isn't going to do that, Dad. We need to discuss on finding Morgan.
This is them going online.
Do this.
Alright. I'm ready, Dad. Let's
Everybody
go
gets a line.
OMN first and have Administrator Johnson track him for us.
Whoa. What's going on here? OMN headquarters, so I'm pretty sure it was called that in R being the chief. You can correct me if it shouldn't be there, but I'm almost positive. If we get bingo, I guess I'll kill myself on stream or something. In a video game. Where was the Windows Movie Maker thing? Because I'm putting that on for the transitions. This is gonna be a cakewalk. Don't jinx it. I mean, look at the ones that we have left to tick. Jesus Christ.
Hello, everyone.
What's up?
Oh, I should have put in the thing for like only left earphone.
Hello, Moderator Scott. Hi.
What is it?
We have a plan.
And what's that?
That voice sounds very familiar. I don't know if it sounds between like a mixture of Max Johnson, Chris CJR, and Max Johnson. I don't know.
We're going to go get Morgan back.
You all be careful.
Which is why we're here, to talk to Administrator Johnson about our plan.
This exact scene happened in the previous episode, by the way. They went in, talked to Administrator Johnson, and they left.
No problem.
Are you ready for the 1x1 shot? It's coming up. They're going to walk up the stairs, and we're going to see a shot of each person moving individually. Because he doesn't have body actors, he has to do everything with himself with 4 controllers.
Send them up, please.
He's ready for you.
Keep in mind, we're listening to the same music track.
Thank you.
No problem. You'll be careful.
1, 2, 3. And that's the drawn out walking 1x1 shots. I fucked that up a little bit. There it is again. 1x1x1. One. One. Two. Three. I've never heard this music before, so I'm glad he's using new tracks, because usually he just used the same 3 tracks from Kevin MacLeod, because John did. Are they going to talk over this music? Or is he going to bring the levels down like
Welcome
a...
back, Dustin. Olivia. That's
Okay. Where's the audio levels? Harmony Mix audio levels. Keep in mind, not even 5 minutes into this. This is 27 minutes long. You're right, it's going to be a cakewalk. Like, holy mackerel.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, he's doing camera movement in fairness. For a
Right.
while, he would only ever do like...
Moderator Scott
Static
and
shots.
Daniel say that you have a plan. What
And
is
he
it?
has worked on his framing. His framing used to be really bad before.
Our plan is to find more.
Mm. Okay, we haven't used it. Okay, subject take you up 10% of the shot. Yeah. Like, look at all this headspace, dude. Where is it? I mean, tell me if I'm being unkind. Tell me if I'm just, you know, needlessly doing this, but I feel like I'm being fair here.
Welcome back, Dustin. Olivia.
That's
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Everybody gets a line.
Thanks.
I'm not trying to be an asshole here, but where is it? Everybody gets a line. Everybody gets a line. You get a line. You get a line. You get a line. Keep in mind, it sounds like I'm just shitting on the guy needlessly. Every single thing I've mentioned here, I have brought to his attention, and he's just ignored it.
Moderator Scott and Daniel say that you have a plan.
But Jazz did ask earlier, is he like a machinima student of yours? Yeah, I mentored him for a little bit, and I helped him tighten up a few things, but there's a lot of things he's just not receptive to, and I've kind of given up on him.
What is it?
Our plan is to find Morgan and get him to come home.
Well, that's a great plan.
That's the plan.
Would you like for me to look for him now?
Why didn't you do that before?
Please.
No problem.
Kept audio. Where's bad editing? Oh, we're gonna get bingo. We're not even gonna be halfway through the episode, dude. We might get double
He's
bingo.
on an assassinations map, but it doesn't look like he's friends with any of the people there.
Great. Send us there, please. Let's go.
Hold that thought for a moment.
Thought.
Why?
Well, Morgan still thinks you're dead. I think that
Why?
you should finally reveal yourself to him, but we should discuss how.
This looks like
first.
CCTV footage. Oh, what? Where are they moving in? One by one. One by one. Camera wiggle. Camera wiggle. Camera wiggle is just like, you know, the shot is done, and then he'll just move it just to do something. We're gonna see a lot of that over the evening, guys. I hope this doesn't take up the whole hour.
Now
After-
that we've
wait,
discussed plans
wait,
and
what?
given each other ideas. Now that we've discussed plans,
There's dedicated machinima communities, yeah, for sure. Me and Flick have been banned from a few, but yeah, like, I know this is a free box, but I'm putting it in anyway. There's a lot of discords for machinima communities. Some have been pretty good to us, some haven't, but Morgan has shown little to no interest in actually networking with these people, There's a website called Casting Call Club, which is the easiest way to get actors either for cheap or for free. And Morgan turned his nose up at it. But shout out, like, I should shout out some of the Machinima Discords I'm in because some of them have been pretty good to me. Project Forge are great lads. The only reason I'm not reacting to their latest episode of Awake is because it's like fucking an hour and a half, and I would have to give it its own stream. And also, like, I think I was asked to react to the first one. I haven't been asked to react to the second one, so I don't want people to think, that people care about my opinion. This is just fun to shit on. I'm not gonna shit on Forge. I'll point out things that maybe don't click with me, but like, Society's a good lad. He's a friend. I'd have no problem shitting on a friend's stuff, but like, I don't want to have friction with people I like. Color Studios have been pretty good. They helped out on Chewy's 6. Moonlight Ninja has been pretty decent. We're going to check out one of his videos after this because it's a short one. Moonlight's a decent lad. Speds and Friends, I think, have pushed their stuff around a good bit. Brosnick, I featured on one of their latest videos. They did a video on Red versus Blue. Sorry, this is not about shoutouts, but I just wanted to highlight some of the Machinima servers.
And given each other ideas and whatnot. Shall we proceed with?
I don't know why we jump cut back to this, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Yes!
I like the fact that you and Flickr are bad boys of Machinima community. Getting bad for more than 150 servers. Listen, me and Flickr like a fucking package deal or whatever. You can only get one with the other.
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone. We look forward to having Morgan back on our side again.
Meanwhile, an assassination. Oh, I was confused by what they meant by assassinations from that, but that's that custom game type where you can only get kills by assassinating. I think that's on MCC as well. By the way, much like RB the Chief, this show was shot exclusively on Halo Reach on the 360. Now, I did a stream on John's stream where he was explaining why using MCC doesn't work for the show. Pretty extensively covered why John is just wrong and stupid and gay and probably dead. But Morgan is just unperceptive to the fact that Halo Reach on MCC has all the same stuff and better. And even though you can't use the Horizon GPD mod to get all the armor things, it's really easy to unlock all the armor for base Halo Reach pretty quickly. And you don't need to pay extra for more accounts. Sorry to go on a side tangent, but I've noticed the footage is now in 16:9. I'm pretty sure it was in 4:3 before. And it doesn't look stretched out horizontally. You know when you get that skewing effect? So if he's fixed the aspect ratio, I have to give him props. Because it seems like he's actually learning shit. Oh no. No. Please don't. Please don't wait to be killed. Ah, fuck. Can we not count that one? Can we just wait until this happens 2 or 3 times? Because I don't want to get a bingo yet. It's too soon. They're moving at the same time. It's fine. It doesn't count. See, it's fine. It's fine. It's clearly him using 2 controllers, but it's fine. We're not going to do full bingo yet. Isn't this a really intense fight scene, dude? No. I'm not counting it. I don't want to get bingo yet. It's too soon. You need to be less immersed.
I can't do this anymore, man.
This is their main character. He basically did the RB the Chief season 7 thing, where he made his armor black to be a bad guy.
I hope you understand.
Also, he always has like a rocket launcher or fuel rod as his secondary weapon for no reason. Oh, and inclement weather and black armor because he's bad, guys. Guys, he's bad. Some variety of maps, though. Because I don't think you can download maps anymore on the 360 Reach servers. You missed the stairs. Meh, there it is. Do you hear it? Meh. At the end of a clip. Meh. Where's the beep? Oh, Christ, no. Oh, dude. I really don't want to get a bingo too soon. Am I being too unkind to the guy? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we just lost. Dude, come on. Come on. Stop. No, please don't. Don't. Okay, good. I think I used to voice this character, by the way. I've voiced in 1 or 2 episodes.
First strike.
No.
The lead.
I'm not counting it. It's too soon.
Double kill.
Don't. Okay, good. I don't know what we're doing here.
You all never stood a chance.
Fair play to the actors for putting up with this shit. Oh. So, I mean, the quality looks shit, but if you look at previous episodes, I think maybe he's just brought the scale up because it doesn't look warped. This footage originally was on 4:3, and it still has a little bit of like analog artifacting. It's insane. He's using a Roxio from like 2009 or something. Like before we went over to Elgato's and shit. Like Roxio is god awful and he swears by it. Oh, not this track. Like what is this shot? Oh, okay.
Are we still aware of the plan?
Aware of the plan.
Yeah, we'll go up first and find him, and then Dad will come after us.
Just give me the word and I'll be there.
Meh. It's weird to see him not throw a sex joke in everywhere. No, stop doing that. I mean, we're looking at their asses, dude. Why are we looking at their asses? In sync. Is this a Kiro video? Am I looking at a Kiro video? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and the second one. And the second one. And, oh. I mean, he could have moved 2 controllers at once. That's pretty easy to do. When you do 3 or more, it gets a bit tricky. Meh. Oh, there we go. There's the second one. Way. Meh. Listen closely for that sound at the end of a shot. Brrr. Meh. Do you remember that long pan from The Room? I think with the exception of the main character, there's no, actually I was going to say there's no characters with 2 color schemes, but why is he not editing these videos? He thinks he is. He honestly thinks he is editing these videos though. You would think that he's lazy, but like this is 27 minutes. He's not lazy, he's unaware. And it's very important to draw the line there. We're going to look at D27 after this. You'll see what lazy is. I promise you will see what lazy machinima making is. Just give it time. The map is cool. There's no way he made this. Because there's structure to it.
This way.
Decent cut, the audio blended. I think. Oh, they're gonna meet Morgan. This has been building up for ages in the last few episodes. If we hear the end of this track and it doesn't just end, hopefully I don't get a full... Oh, I won't get a full bingo. Okay, cool. I'm ignoring things that would give me a full bingo because it's way too soon. We're not even halfway through it. What's the best machinima of all time? I mean, it is oneself. That's indisputable. And keep in mind, when I say oneself is the best machinima, I'm not being ironic or facetious. I do think it is the best machinima of all time. I think it trumps anything John has ever made. Or I've ever made. I'm being totally sincere. This looks kind of cool. It's a decent shot. I'm not even mad at this character design. It's just the idea is that she's just a cat without the armor, without the robot arm, and also she's a slightly different color. So, if one character is walking from one side of the map to the other in Morgan's show, Morgan will show you every step of it. And this, in fairness to Morgan, he is consistent. This goes over to the live action as well. If the action figures are walking from one side of his house to the other, you will see them going through every section of the house. And he keeps it clean. He keeps it pretty clean. Oh. Can you keep her in a shot? Nope. Looks like you didn't rehearse the shots, Morgan. Okay, so for those who don't know, this is the main character here, and he was a good guy until, I don't know, 8 episodes ago. There should be a lot of tension building up to the scene, because we haven't had these two characters and Dustin the Elite with him in those 8 episodes or more. So there's a lot of tension here. So this should be a really big moment, because this is a big moment, and we're playing this cutesy little,
How
you
could
know.
I have fallen so far? To go insane over my best friend being killed. I need to find Olivia and Kat.
Morgan?
What is this shot? Oh, you gotta fix it, yeah.
Olivia? How did you guys find me?
We asked Administrator Johnson to find you for
I know it's obvious, but Morgan, the guy, voices the main character, who's called Morgan.
us. We came here because we still love you so much.
Well, this is a nice reunion, but it is different without Dustin.
Morgan, please come home.
I've asked Morgan to do
If
more
I
live
do,
action sequence
it
because he
won't be
makes
the
them
same
interesting.
without Dustin.
There's an episode in season 1 or 2 where they get in a toy warthog from the McFarlane action figure range, and they actually drive out to a creek. Flick pointed it out, but it has more variety in live action than any of John's work, and Morgan should be praised for that. It probably looked a little bit demented to see a grown man, because I think Morgan is 2 years younger than me. I think anyone watching this would think that he's like in his teens or something. The guy's coming up on 30, and you're seeing a guy in his late 20s playing with Halo figures down by a creek on his own with a camera. The contrast of the deep voice with the boyish falsetto should be worse. By the way, deep ass voice, where is it? Here we go. I think we're about halfway there. Give me I would say give me 5 more minutes, and then I'll go back to checking shit off. Ben Platt.
He's not dead, Morgan.
Yeah, right.
Sex joke, sex joke, sex joke, sex joke, sex joke. He's gonna say it. He would have seen that, though. He would have seen that. He's seen the active camo, surely. That's a nice shot. Oh, he knows. Okay, he did see it. I mean, it's clearly Dustin. Who else would it be? With this half-hour pan.
I'm not dead, Morgan.
Dustin? How?
Nice.
I never died, man. I nearly did, but I just saved in the time by a cat who called a doctor to save my life.
If that really is you,
Whatever that line of dialogue is, we've already checked it off the bingo, so don't worry.
you'll need to come find me in real life and bring me home to where I belong.
Bad guy. Oh no, are we gonna watch him walk in this entire shot? He's like 5 miles away.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, I'm coming home.
That was a bit of a John thing, looking down, going beep. I think I've checked off stolen idea from RP the Chief, so this is his original colors, and somehow it's changed his weapons back as well. This is not this is not explained at all. They all have the crescent moon emblem, I noticed. Wait, he's just gonna walk away? I'm pretty sure he was one of the hackers that Morgan was aligned with. Oh, bye.
You fucking backstabbing motherfucker!
So apparently the reason Morgan went emo in the first place is because he thought Dustin died, and I have a vague recollection of this, but this show shovels so much shit onto you, it's hard to remember what's happening, when it happened, who it happened with, or even if it happened at all, you know? Rip.
So where are you?
I'm about half an hour away at a friend of our owner's house.
How do we get there?
Hide in Morgan's car. He's due to see his friend again, whose house I've been at.
How do you know this?
You got it. Come on, Morgan, let's go.
I would be fine with the import of this scene if it wasn't so badly put together. Like, the idea of a bunch of figures having to go to another house to get their friend back when it's the main character, I think there's something to that, but there's a bunch of circumstantial stuff that isn't in there, and Morgan doesn't care to set it up. Like, you could play this off like a heist. It's like, was it Luigi's Mansion or something, where they have to save Mario or something? It's like the three characters teaming up to save the main character when the main character is usually the brains of the operation or whatever, or the courage. That's a cool concept. Morgan literally does not understand how much of a cool concept it is. This whole premise has to be pulled from somewhere else. Probably Luigi's Mansion. Or the Princess Peach game or something. By the way, it's like, Dustin doesn't really need to be here. I know he's like Morgan is a straight man to his foil or whatever, but there would be nothing wrong with either of the girls, like, you know, leading the charge on this, but it has to be fucking Dustin, because he's the guy. Morgan isn't exactly in touch with feminism. Not intentionally, he's just not aware. Plus, it doesn't beat well when both of the girls look almost exactly the same. I get that not everyone can write dialogue, but storytelling in this is awful. I don't understand why the story needed to be told. My theory, he's just playing with toys. In a way, when you were a kid, you just get action figures and like bash them together, beh, 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 and you tell yourself that your grand's shed was like an evil base. That's what he's doing. You know what I mean? Oh, who's this? I don't think we've ever seen this person before. Oh, it's John. It's John's logo,
You've been
guys.
causing too much trouble here lately. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Yeah, I do.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
wait, is Morgan just voicing two characters with no alterations in the voice? That's going to be really hard for us.
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
That's literally Morgan. Morgan, why didn't you use CCC like I told you? Why don't you use the Discord service like I told you?
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry for what I did, and I can't take back what I did, but I'd like to say I'm sorry, and I hope you and Bungie can forgive me.
Are they, do they work for Bungie or some shit? Oh, music's over.
You still broke the rules and need some time to reflect on
Is that Devi? Well, I don't know who Devi is. I have no idea who you're talking about.
your choices. Hopefully 24 hours will be enough.
Oh my god. You killed the main character. You see Blue Recon. Blue Recon doesn't remind me of anybody. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Do you know what? For a second I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, this is cool. The main character has been like fragged or banned. We did this in Season 7. Although not by a member of Bungie, I guess.
Are you his friends?
That's my boyfriend, and he's a really good guy.
We can vouch for him. He thought he was dead as same problems in real life that nearly killed me.
Was this the cut in that audio?
But he didn't know that after I'd never died.
It's hurting me too, don't worry. This dialogue hurt me!
You better watch him like a hawk from now on.
Okay.
Yes, sir, we will.
Thank you.
Oh, that's it? Let him just do the thing again, I guess. Bye. The mic quality is Dilo tier, yeah. And he looks like Dilo as well, which is why Flick calls him Dilo. Oh, it's Dilo.
We need to get off here and get into Morgan's car so we can get to him. Good call.
Oh, I should have put the drama alert music on the bingo card.
Shut up, Dustin. Let's go, guys.
Okay. There's like 10 minutes in this. We might get some, you know, live action content. Is that a beer bottle? It looks like a Guinness. If there's a, like, I don't know if Morgan drinks. He seems like the kind of guy who would. That's a Guinness bottle. I don't know. Mazel tov. Too dark to see anything? Fuck. No. It's not too dark to see anything. We know that the door closed behind them. The house is haunted. Don't. Morgan, don't. Please don't. Oh, the dog for no reason! Oh, where's the dog? The dog's there. Woo! Dude, we're so... too dark to see anything? Almost. Just give me like 5 more minutes. Okay? I'm trying really hard to not get bingo. This is a celebration. Let's get right into the news. Yeah, the house is haunted. The doors just move on their own, I guess. I was going to put like which Morgan are they talking about, but I think he's course corrected and referred to them as our owner, which is a little bit religious, but at least it's at least it can discern which one we're talking about. Wait. Is he just throwing them in? That's supposed to be him jumping. Whee! I mean, like, so he did some RB retold scenes, and in the retold scenes, he had the sense to censor out his license plate for the most part, I think. Dude, if you think the owner thing is crazy, I have to tell you about the Mystic Wolf Productions thing. Hi, Morgan. Hi. Megan's at Morgan's temporary residence, which is definitely not the same building. Why would he need to take Halo Reach with him if there's Halo Reach at the house he's going back to? Please don't do something dark. Okay, thank you, God. Please don't make me do... At Morgan's house. Oh, there he is, Morgan! That's our guy. What a trooper. What a guy. I mean, the license plate isn't shot. I don't think this is his car, though. I don't know if he has friends, but I'd be surprised. I mean, shots lingering. Can we enter? Oh, we need to see the car pull out and drive out. We need to see that accident. Oh, that's a 10 out of 10 peel out, guys. I don't know what you think, but oh, sorry. Imagine if someone just walked along and was like, what the fuck is this shit? A short time later. This is a good epilogue. I mean, most of the episode was fucking shit, but this was, we're getting some content here. Hear people talking. We're at the family cookout, boys. There's the warthog. This is a really good episode to show you guys, because I know some of you are new to this series. Oh, you can hear adjusted people.
This is our chance.
Is this music really the appropriate one? This is like a heist, right? They're trying to do this undetected. You can't send it when he lets the shots linger. How can you possibly sit through that in the editing room? What editing room, dude? He barely has a room. I mean, he has a house, but like... An editing room would denote that there's any editing happening in there. One by one, one by one. Did the car change? Or I guess Morgan did get a new car. He had like some kind of retro thingy. I don't remember the model.
Baby!
Olivia, I'm ready to go home. Let's go.
Hello, Morgan.
Dustin, you are alive.
Hey, Morgan.
I'm trying to not get full bingo. I can just about see what's happening. I will turn up the brightness if I have to. I do not want to get a full bingo. Please don't let me get a full bingo. We have 5 minutes
Hello,
left.
Cat. Can y'all help me get this stuff into the car?
Yeah?
Morgan. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we can see it's a house. It's fine. It's a house. We can see a car. It's fine. I'm guessing this was shot at least a month ago, around Christmas time. Unless Yanks leave their lights up, which I know some do. Okay, dude, it's 5 to 9. I gotta get this episode done. We have other stuff to get to. Beep. Morgan's full body, like him walking into shot as a human and stuff, doesn't count as his hand appearing, by the way. He's gotten better at like not showing his hand, even though the toy movements look completely unnatural. Yeah, okay, we can see him. Country pop bionic machinima stop music. I mean, this is royalty free, I'm sure. This is the music you have on like the main menu of some kind of bargain bin discount game. Morgan, stop doing the dark shots. I don't know what we're looking at. Oh, is that the dog? Oh, the dog's back. They never even like reference the dog, I think. Oh, they have the shopping bag tied to the warthog. I can't wait for Flick to watch this. Shut up! I didn't get a bingo. I could tell what was happening, kind of.
Home sweet home.
We're so glad you're back, Morgan.
Okay, cool.
We missed you a lot around here.
So did I.
Everybody gets a line. USB. Oh, it's gonna be frag ban. Oh, he's doing the RB the Chief thing. Everything's on a USB drive. For those new to the show, I just like how like the original Spartan figure clearly had different colors, and he painted it, and the paints were just not thinned, so it's cracking and peeling at edges and stuff. It looks horrific. It's like a toddler painted it in the dark, who was blind.
What's going on?
Oh, he's moving.
We overheard that our owner is moving soon.
Well, at least I'm
I know you said our owner is crazy, but it is better than just saying Morgan again.
home now for when that happens.
It should have been the owner to begin with. It probably should have been the owner to begin with. Anything other than just saying Morgan. Why are we looking at our chest? Oh, okay. Are we getting a post-credit scene? Oh, so the photoshopped character was just Morgan coming back. Okay. Well, at least we get to end a few minutes early anyway. Oh. That episode was a marathon, not a sprint, I'll tell you now, lads. What are people saying? Nothing. Okay. What did that poll say earlier? I don't remember what the poll result said. I think people said revisit Power Gaming U, but I know some of you aren't familiar with Power Gaming U and Greg and the Chief, but that was no bien. Well, I'll tell you what was bien. That was absolutely a full fucking bingo anyway. Woo! Full bingo. Which more are we going to talk about? I almost got that one. Morgan's hand appears? No. So, in fairness to Morgan, he has tightened up the act a little. Maybe he's getting better bit by bit by bit. It was a 1987 Volvo sedan. That was the car that he used to drive. I'm guessing he's driving bigger now. Okie dokie. Let's check out Moonlight Ninja's new video because it's a short one. And we only really have one video of his to watch because I've watched most of his other stuff. I was watching his Machinima series a month or two ago. Okie dokie. We got a nice Cthulhu here on the horizon. I believe this is from a Fortnite map. We got nice Last Resort here. Okay, that's a good video. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, let's just give it a play. I mean, a lot of his content is green screened assets. We can already see that there's a bit of interlacing here, or not interlacing, but artifacting because he didn't match the frame rates. Whatever, it's not that bad. Ah, sea scorpion. I can see what you're doing there. Yeah, a lot of artifacting here. Just watch those, remember that Easter egg? Yeah. I was gonna make an Easter egg about, not an Easter egg, I was gonna make a video about Silent Cartographer, because when I was young there was an urban myth that there was a giant purple fish that would eat you if you drove out into the ocean. Kind of like, Resident Evil 4's, Ganado, whatever the name of the giant fish is when you shoot the water in the lake. See, this is just the start of Abnormality 3, guys. I appreciate the giant subtitles. Why would two elites arrive in a scorpion, though? Wouldn't they come in a wraith? Yeah, you could drive so far out there, remember?
Machine gun.
Oh, this is Cam. This is his, like, Spartan OC. God, I love hard style.
Yeah, baby.
Who are these guys? Oh, okay.
Cameron, where are you coming from?
I got into a little bit of Abnormality 3 did it first. I got into a little bit of like beef with some of the Machinima community because I was asking why we need to be doing head bobbing in 2025. I think Red vs. Blue leaned far too hard on it. John didn't need it. The assertion was made that you don't know what people are saying or doing without it. I think if you're just competent at filmmaking, it's not a problem. But I understand that nodding or turning your head is good for signifying where a character's focus or intent is at. You don't need to be doing head bobbing to signify dialogue. You just don't.
Just had to deal with some enemies.
Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I asked some friends to come help out with their little Cthulhu problem. You know, can you show them around when they get here?
Oh. Oh no.
What? What is it? What did you do? Shit.
What? I don't know what that meant. Okay. Okay. Do you know what we'll do now? We'll take a quick intermission. We'll take like not even a 5-minute break. I'll put up Corey Feldman and take a pee break yourselves, you know, get something to drink. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes, alright? I love you deeply. Please respond to my text. And we're back. See it? Told you it wasn't even 5 minutes, yeah? So, head bobbing feels good in comedic machinimas, not so much dramatic ones. Yeah, totally. I'm in complete agreement. It's fine if people are kind of fucking around in comedy machinima because it's not intended to be taken seriously. But if there's any inkling of drama or drama or sincerity in your thing, not sincerity, but earnesty, I don't know. It scans really fucking bad. But that's besides the point. We're on to D27 Shigu. So, someone that I actually collaborated with quite a bit in the day. So, in fairness to Morgan, he has made one series and one series. Well, he had made two series. He made a precursor series to the Halo Figure Chronicles, which one or two episodes of it exist on YouTube. I'm not sure if we watched them. If they have, we'll get to them. But he made a movie as a kind of a connective tissue or whatever. But you can see that they D27 worked on some of the retolds. Let's see. I think it's mostly my shit. Yeah, retold. Oh, they worked on a Project Forge video. That's right, and one of Moonlight Ninja's videos. So, but it's mostly my stuff, like RB Bowls and stuff and Chewies. D27 is regularly like canceling shows, announcing shows. They just don't have that discipline of like announcing something and sticking to it. But their their series is all over the place. So their series was called The Hunted. There was an older version of it back in 2018. They tell us. They cancelled it, made a new one called The Hunted. Then they cancelled that. Then made a side series called The Hunted Files. Then they made another one called The Hunted Rise of the Red Snakes. It's a total mess, but I figured we'd go through these and have some fun. There's enough stuff to kind of get through this quickly within the hour, so hopefully we'll make a start on Greg and the Chief. But this is their original Hunted from 2018. I've never seen this. I couldn't find it. Like when I was making Machinima back in 2018, I was trying to like reach out to other upcoming Machinima creators and try to network. But I've never seen this. I've seen this already, but maybe we could watch it together. Flick's already watched it, but I thought I'd give something different to it. This is really fucking funny. Again, like Morgan's thing, I don't think there's any jokes in this. I think this is all serious, but holy fuck is it funny. The reason they're saying this is not the Hunted being made is because it's a re-upload. They yeeted their old channel, just like our boy Flick did. Okay. Thank you for the title card. Oh, a minute. You can already see where the editing, the detail to attention is falling off. Okay. I understand what you're thinking. You believe this is a joke, this is a gag, this is not serious. Hand on my heart, this is serious. All this text is being added as a a prelude to this because this is a re-upload, so they're trying to give a bit of context. This, however, is the old version that lasted from 2018 to 2018. I hope you enjoy it, and the upcoming project has a few story elements from this version. So, and you will see that as well. 20 minutes, fuck. It's more of a short film. This is the longest thing they ever made because D27 is profoundly lazy, and you'll see that in the filmmaking process. Nothing gets a second take. It's all one shot, and it's just wobbly as hell. There's no point making a bingo card for this because it's so inconsistent. Morgan is consistent in his inconsistencies. I think you would agree. The bingo card, like I hadn't seen that previous episode that we just watched, and we got like 2 or 3 bingos on that almost. Okay. Freeze frame.
Oh, well, I gotta stay silent for this.
So, version. Verisian. He spelled Verizon wrong. This here is D27, so you'll know their voice because they tend to slur words a little bit.
So they're gonna catch me. Wonder what they're doing.
A lot of mumbling, a lot of slurring of words.
Master Weary has been doing stuff lately that
You won't believe how bad this gets.
worries me. When this shipment better put a
Now, the opposite of Morgan is you will point something out to them, they will say they changed it, and then we'll just do it anyway. I will not understand what they did wrong. And Morgan will just not acknowledge what you said. They will get upset that you said, you know, you made the same mistake again. And again, I mentored this person, Morgan and Flick. And this person did get better. They tried implementing color changes and stuff, but they're a little more volatile than Morgan, I would say. In fact, D27 and Morgan did have a lot of static together. I was mentoring them in a group together, and they weren't getting on. They weren't getting on at all.
that way he can't do much damage. I hope David's gonna be okay.
Okay.
He better not call me.
Dev, can you please come back? I ain't getting scared.
Hiring
David,
kids.
please don't interrupt me while I'm in mission. I'm on a secret mission with people, and I gotta deal with this. I don't want to get shot at because you're calling me because you're scared. I kinda
Scared?
don't want to deal with this at the moment. Anyway, oh. Hi fellas, how are you? So can we just talk this out? And you shoot at me. You are very
I'm pretty sure the footage was just done. D27 edited it, and then just did voiceover, like played it back and just did voiceover for that. And you'll see that for the fight scenes as well.
civilized people.
Not this fight scene, but the later fight scene.
I mean, very uncivilized. I mean, you make David's table manners look good, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Oh God, this is so
See
bad.
what I mean? I like the enemy designs a little bit though. Oh, that's almost a bingo. Enemies waiting to be killed.
Bang. That was fun.
Excellent.
David, I'll be home in him. Oh, well, that was fun. I'm out. Oh, come on. Really? You really going to do this? What? You have me, quote unquote, surrounded. Is that a person? What is he doing here? This seems
Oh yeah,
interesting.
good thing having your phone
Okay.
going off in the background.
Hi.
So this is clearly just D27 playing back the edited video and just riffing. But you can riff for comedy, you cannot riff for drama.
Oh, he jumped off, that's dramatic. Oh God. Hello, I wouldn't put a gun up to my head. That's a very bad idea. So would you kindly not put that gun up to my head? Cause you know, that's still a bad idea. Told ya.
Wow. Standing
Bang,
there to be
bang,
killed.
You're dead. Your turn, my friend. You want to do this the easy way or the hard way? I don't mind either way, cause either way I get to kill you, but
I go away will kill you
and yeah, so
like a widow baby.
Oh come on! You gotta be freaking kidding me! I don't want to deal with this at the moment. Oh crap! You know what? I should never go against a hornet.
Cardinal sin of making machinima. Don't do this locked on camera when you hit Y. It's the bane of filmmaking in this medium.
So let's handle this my way. I don't know what shooting at a hornet is going to do,
And you can
but
tell everything was filmed
it
one
better
time.
do something.
Yeah, but- oh yeah, that's
I
fine.
guess.
Like,
I don't know.
Morgan is incompetent, not lazy. You know, D27 is kind of incompetent, but mostly lazy. Even you can hear
God.
the laziness even in like the voiceover.
Hey, idiot! What about you stop shooting at me? We can talk about this like over a cup
They're
of
not
coffee.
even shooting at you.
We could play Call of Duty together. I promise I
Wow.
won't camp.
You can tell.
And your ship is almost destroyed. You should give up now.
You could tell
I'm
the
just
plan
saying.
was for
That way
the Falcon to
you
get
make
destroyed on
this
the first, or not the Falcon,
embarrassment easy for
the
you.
Hornet. That was meant to be destroyed on the grenade
Oh,
thing.
come on. Why won't you give up?
Does D27 think this is good? Well, in fairness to them, this was made, what? 25, so this is 7 years ago. They were a kid when they made this. You'll see the more recent attempts, and that's closer to what they thought was good.
Okay. You want to play that game? I also
Like, this was
play
their first machinima, so you should cut them a little bit
that
slack.
game.
I will anyway.
And I just ram you, but
I'm not trying to
That
like
just
shit on it. I'm
sounds
just trying to
weird.
like point out the
You two
pitfalls
won't
that I
let
would
me
have
touch,
fell into when I was like this, you know.
uh-huh.
Because D27 is like a decade younger than me.
Can we
So-
just deal this out? We can play poker.
What age was I? I guess they were like 14 or something in 2018.
Oh, stop. You're going 1 hour of ammo eventually, so you should seriously stop this right now. That way you can save yourself on a bit.
So when we watch things like RB the Chief or Red vs. Blue, pre Monty there's a lot of cross-cutting, there's a lot of stitching of shots, there's a lot of, flipping angles and stuff to supplement how we would put together an action shot in a machinima. I don't need to explain this to you, most of you get this, but I think D27 figured that if I just like play really well, like if I have a fight and I tell them, let me kill you or something, and I move really cool, that if I just do it all in one shot, it'll look awesome. This was not made with the intention of it being like a 1917 one shot. It was just, I'm too lazy to cut, I don't want to cut, I'm going to do it all in one shot and hopefully it'll turn out good. And in the voiceover you can tell it's like, oh, this is more work than I thought it was. That's fine. It's fine for you to have that, oh, damn moment where you realize this is more work than I thought. I'm totally cool with that. But you'll see where the learning process went as we go along.
Embarrassment. Got it?
See?
Jeez, a master really
Like this
does-
voiceover is coming over the recorded footage, but if you look at how the players are interacting, you can probably tell they're giving orders over Xbox Live chat or something.
Let's pay people that came me fight. I mean, since you guys are trying to hunt me down and all,
Interlacing.
Come on,
or
dude,
artifacting.
a stormtrooper is
Freezing.
better than you. I'm right here, buddy.
Even at this point, every
And
corner
you're
that could
gonna
have been
die,
cut was cut.
finally. You really want to fight this out, Steve? Well, I don't feel like fighting you because I really don't want to. I gotta get back to a kid because I has a dead dad, and you know how kids are, right? Don't make me regret letting you live, bud. I mean, I'm not even letting you live, but
A lot of mumbling.
laws and all that. You know how it is, right? And all that stuff. I mean, I think it really applies to logic.
This is kind of miserable to
mean,
watch, but
you
it's
try and
important
shoot
to
me,
watch because this is this pitfall people fall down. Oh, there's conveniently energy swords there.
Alright,
This is the stuff you'd learn to not do. It's fine.
let's do this my way.
I'll speed it up because
Oh,
I
that
know
was fun.
I know there's a lot of
Anyways, I
nothing.
got a whiny little bat to go do.
I just want you to see,
See
like,
ya.
because you'll see aspects of this later on. The other stuff is a lot more fun to watch.
Have a good day.
A lot of clumsy body acting. But they're trying. They are trying. Let's not laugh at them making an attempt. So I actually remember reshooting this sequence. There's actually another video on their channel where we reshot the sequence, I think with Marrow and the No You Man 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago. Actually, they've shot this 3 times, so this sequence is here now. I don't know if there's any voice acting. I don't remember. There's another instance of it in this. So this is the first iteration of The Hunted. There's a second iteration we'll get to in a few minutes, and then the third iteration has never seen the light of day, even though we did do the acting for it.
You're late.
Sorry, sir. Well, that was busy.
Oh, we have Sylvester the Cat voice acting here. Sorry, this deserves to be seen in its full glory. Bye. Wobble. Oh, Neil. Oh, not
You're
Neil.
late.
Sorry, sir.
Suffering succotash. Not to make fun of people with speech impediments, but
I do not care. Don't waste my time.
you can tell that it's D27 with the voice changer. Same at Morgan.
I'm sorry.
Kill whoever is messing with our shipments. And bring his
Shipments of
corpse
what?
to me, that way I can use it as a trophy. Go, my slave. Don't disappoint me.
Bye. Bye.
Yes, sir.
Again, just allow a little bit of goofiness.
How was it, Dev?
It was fine.
Trust me, these interactions in the second iteration are hilarious.
There is another shipment.
Are you serious?
I'm glad the UNSC is hiring
Yes.
Spartans.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah, I am. By the way, don't call me, please. You'll give away our location.
Okay, I won't. You are so gonna die.
Yeah, thanks for the support, David.
Bye, David. That's a decent shot. That's a decent shot. Except for the gamer stuff.
Where is the shipment? Something doesn't seem right. Whoa!
Disaster shot.
Bessie, remember me?
Remember me?
Yeah, but
I
I
was
choose not
supposed
to.
to kill you. Fucker. I think this entire sequence is in the second iteration too, or the second attempt. Oh, can you just try to kill me, but don't kill me, so I can kill you first? That definitely won't look clear on camera. Again, not an indictment of D27. It's like this is all teething pains. I did stuff like this too. Also, shout out to D27 for doing Spooky Bull with me. That was a good time. And I guess it was a triple ball.
Phew, that was easy.
Did the tracking device work? If so, do you know where he is?
It's kind of like the Amy
Yes,
Rose
sir.
YouTube channel,
Know
where
where
they're just
he
making
is.
stuff up as they go, and you can kind of hear it in their voice. Oh,
The bullets are defective and will weaken him, sir.
oh,
No.
oh
Where
no!
are they?
He seems to be heading to the
Yes, sir.
I can't fake it much longer. David's going to see the gun wounds. Okay. Hey, David. How are you?
Good.
Oh, I want to get to the second iteration so bad because
It was fine.
these characters are so much better in the second
What
version.
was there?
What? Did you win?
Well done, I'm alive, ain't I? I always win.
Good.
Anyways, I'm tired. I'm on Netflix and chill.
Netflix and
David's
chill in
gonna
Halo,
come
yeah.
eventually, that's the thing.
John had a whole bit about using high ground and how you can't just leave rockets in the background.
I don't want him to know something's up.
See the
I'm
mumbling?
So tired. These bullets lodging in my body hurt.
Brute shot.
I need to take a nap. I'm so sorry, Jake.
There's a thing about people who make machinima and wanting to play house in Halo. I don't know what it is.
No.
I did it too. I know Flick did it. I think Flick kind of did it though.
Dev!
David, are you okay? Okay, what's going on?
They
What's going on?
teleported.
What's going on? What's going on? Oh, come on. What's he doing here? What is it? Crap, I feel weak. Can't show it. Gotta protect David, I promise.
Long time no see. You never call me. You never write to me. I was wondering if you forgot about me.
Oh wow.
Get yourself here.
Audio
Wow,
levels.
You sure are pathetic. Now, just give me the kid, and I'll just make your death quick and painless as pun.
No, go to hell, you sadistic bastard.
What's the
You aren't
shot?
gonna take me. I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm
What's
gonna
the
bring your head
shot?
to Dakota. I'm gonna teabag your body. Let's do this.
What a mess. I mean, again, I'm not trying to.
I'm
be
gonna burn you
mean.
alive. Do you hear me?
I've made
I'm gonna
worse
whip your
stuff.
heart out, you sadistic piece of crap. I'm gonna beat the other living cup of you. I'm gonna make you see what your victims always saw, you sadistic son of a bee. David, run! Come on, Wex. I wanna kill you anyways. I'm gonna whip your heart out and shove it up your butt. And then shove it down your throat, if that makes any sense. This is for James! This is for all the lives you took!
I don't feel bad for it. I
Yeah.
don't blame the people who were
sniper
dipping out of the
rifle.
stream.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna... oh god.
What a, this just feels like RP.
Dev.
It just feels like RP. Fail RP.
Man, I knew you were a bad shadow of a sniper, but to hit your own friend. Wow.
I mean, it speaks to just how bland this is, but it does get better. Like, this is like a standalone short film, I believe. There's no part 1 or part 2 to this. All the other stuff has like a part 1,
I'm gonna
part 2,
burn your
part 3.
corpse!
We're almost done, don't worry. We're doing times 2 speed.
David, run! Don't go near him!
Dev!
Okay. We'll ignore the fact that they doxed themselves. Not that I haven't, but...
Hey,
Oh! Post-credit scene?
Deputy here.
Oh, that's nice.
I think this character appears in the latest version.
Good. He's dead. Now I have David. I will turn him.
I will sound like an evil bad guy. Okay, fine. We're on to the new version. Great. Because I love this new version. This is much better. Objectively, not just comedically. Keep in mind, okay, so Scratch, this is almost unbelievably bad. Well, bear with me. Like, the first version is what it is. It was made by a kid. This version was, I think, 2020. So they were a little bit older. That was certainly a video. Hold with this one. This one now is going to be a lot more interesting for you. This is like a reset, almost. Like a reboot. Same characters, though. Pew, 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 pew.
Got you again, David.
Stop it. Not fair.
What is?
Lie. You are praying for the star.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
This is the same character I was wearing the blue and the green the last time. So this is D27. They've opted for the Shadow the Hedgehog colors, which, not to attack Jazz, but when someone is wearing black and red armor colors, it's almost like a red flag. They're the edgy OC colors, which has nothing to do with my armor color scheme in Infinite. I have yellow.
Yeah, but...
Hey, 27.
Hey, Sal, what's up?
Alice needs you, D27.
Faster story pace. We're not wasting any time. This scene is in the new one as well. It's interesting how much went over.
Alice?
D27. I'll cut straight to the point. There is a device in the storage center and
Female voice actors are like a precious commodity in machinima, so it's impressive to see D27 achieve this so early on.
Snowlands. Go in, steal it, and figure out what it is without being seen.
Edie does not have people wandering around in the background. It's like having extras in a live action. Red and black and red means are cool and have epic gaming abilities. I mean, who could argue?
Figure out what it is without
Hard
being
cut.
seen.
Understood.
No context, no exposition, just fighting. Alright.
Come back by dinner.
I love that. Come back by dinner. Alright. You need to have your bacon chips.
I've heard you've heard about the agents, correct?
I'm positive this is Buck, but it might not be Buck, but it's someone who can actually voice act, which is very left of field in this series.
If you haven't, one of them is still alive, running around, killing somebody. I'm not sure who, just somebody is dead. I wish I knew who he was or what he was, but whatever, I'll figure it out tomorrow.
An interesting theory. I don't really care.
Thanks for the gunshots.
Whatever, X.
Where is the device?
What device?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the EMP.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Is this Fat Bastard
Jesus Christ.
from
I did like 3
Austin
hours.
Powers?
Show me where it is.
Come on!
Nice cut to black there.
Oh, shit.
What?
It is not in any of these crates.
What? You idiot! I knew I should have.
Look. Dilo core. That's what we say whenever someone has a bad mic quality or uses it terribly. We just call them Dilo core. Oh, wow, nice mute.
It's 27. Get him!
And given this is a reboot, this is just the same Falcon fight from the previous, or the Hornet fight from the previous one, except with even less context. And all one shot. Because why bother? If we don't get to Greg and the Chief in this stream, oh, what did I miss? Did I miss something? If we don't get to Greg and the Chief in this stream, we'll do it. If not next week, the week after.
Sour could really use that pickup.
Oh yeah, good to have that sound design. Yeah. You would have to work so hard to make a one-shot work in Halo Machinima. There's a mod that lets you script them, which is the only way to pull this off, I think. E27's Achilles heel is the camera wobble, where they will just keep a shot going on and they'll wobble the camera because they want to do something but they don't know what. Let's go. The scene ends with them destroying the Hornet. wow.
27. For old time's sake, please just end this. We both know how this is going to end.
When we can see footage of you fast forwarding through the game footage, it shows that you think this is Satora and you don't want to be here. If you don't want to be here, we
Neither
definitely
of
don't want to
us
be here.
Very well. As always, you play the hero.
They forget to record their own lines. There's a few better Warthog skins you could have used instead of the meme skin, the Subaru skin. That's it. That's the end of the episode. Let's see. There's a few more. So this is in the new iteration. I think this is the... You would have seen this one in the previous one that we just did. See? With the two people, the
Did you know
EVA.
the object you lost could have changed the entire tide of the war.
But there's voice acting here. We recorded a new version of this, but
Yes,
they never used it.
I know.
And now you're crawling back to me.
I am sorry, Master.
Sorries won't fix anything. Actions will, Rex.
Same terrible
Now
camera
you
work, though.
fail.
So they
So
kind of
stop
don't
being
learn from
inept,
anything.
Or I will show you what I did to the Grand Master of the Guidance.
I don't know what that means.
No, sir, you do not.
Go to the shipping yard and don't mess up this time. You are dismissed.
Hey, what's wrong?
Will this device help?
Oh, this one's in the latest iteration, so there's 3 versions of it.
Obsessed with Winnie Alice.
I think I said that.
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
Okay.
I
you're
think you
done
got the
then.
same voice actor back as well. But bye. Walking on the beach.
If you are truly done, then turn in that suit.
Fine. Never call me again.
You are a coward.
No. I'm just smart enough to know when we are losing. I've lost so many friends to your pathetic conflict with your father. Don't contact me again. I'm done.
Is this a breakup?
Hey, David.
I love David.
What happened to
Oh no, it's Sal. Sal is my favorite
Yeah,
character.
I'm retired.
You quit?
Basically.
We get to spend more time with each other.
Yes, we do.
Help!
Sal?
Sal,
Docs, please help!
come back for dinner.
I need to go.
I thought you were retired.
Yeah, I did, but... Yeah.
Yeah,
I
bye.
did, but Sal's in danger.
Get the rockets. Or the active camo.
You won't die.
Stay safe.
Okay.
And don't fuck with my guns. Thanks for the void of confidence.
Oh, we did the same shot again. That's kind of cool.
Sal?
And we're doing the same fight scene again. So, a lot of retreading old territory.
What did you do to him, Rex?
You see, I got rid of him.
I hate you.
Not my fault he was a pussy.
Look who's talking.
I mean, yeah. Like, found this music scary. I mean, it's not unfitting. That one voice actor sounds like he's falling asleep mid-take. It's the lead actor. I know exactly who you're talking about. It's D27. Yoda fellow is gonna do this. D27 shot a version of this fight scene. I think maybe it was the latest version with me. I remember shooting this fight scene, but I don't know if it was this version of it.
Me too, friend.
I hate you. Me too. Okay. And no credits. We're just done.
Sorry. I have failed, Master.
No, Rex. You never fail.
What?
Your ammo has trackers in them.
Why have you never told me this?
Because you talk too much.
It's like the body actors are getting bored.
Hey.
Did you find Sal?
No, he wasn't there.
I hope he's okay.
Me too, David. I'm gonna go
We
look.
can't
for
hear
him.
what they're saying. I mean, this is, I think, further than we got in the previous version. A29 maybe is double time. Okay, they did go up to 1080. Let's upgrade, shall we? I mean, you can tell that's on PC because it's high FOV. And the camera movement is a bit janky. You generally get better camera movement results when you use controller, regardless if you're on PC or console.
Are you here to kill me?
Yes, I am.
I taught you better.
What do you mean?
I taught you to care about the people under your command. You haven't asked about.
This is more developed, for sure.
He is fine. I am going to kill you.
Why?
Because you wiped out the guidance.
They deserved it.
Why? Just because
We don't know what the guidance are.
they took Dylan away?
Alice.
Don't sweet
Like,
talk me. You got
this is
punished
the
for
problem with
it.
D27. Everything is one shot, and they're constantly trying to figure out what they want to shot to be.
Don't ever call me that.
You got her Allison. That's from Red vs. Blue.
By killing my friends.
You're one to talk. A Russian Hornet pilot that details.
Like, it's just a bunch of exposition that we've never seen. Oh, jump cut.
Just insane.
Alice, I don't want to argue. Kill me if you choose to, but don't waste my time.
I hate you.
Me too.
Did Martine even come back to oneself? We didn't get in contact with Schnoz. If you want to take that voice work over, it's yours. Like, my Martine voice was pretty bad. So, I have no problem, like, letting someone else take that. The only reason I did the Martine voice is because, like, we lost contact with Schnoz and there was nobody else available. If you have a new functional mic, then, you know, I don't know if you're fit to play Dilo anymore. You need to have, like, a McDonald's drive-through mic to play Dilo. Because, I mean, he did use McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Hey, so do you have a family? I used to.
Oh wait, this scene is great. I love this scene. Hang on. It's the easiest jump from my voice to his. It's probably true. Yeah. All you have to do is like that. That's all a snake voice. Yeah. You know. Come here, chief. You have to damage the mic then, otherwise it won't be authentic. Also, I would like for you to drive out to a highway, pull out your phone and just record next to a highway, like you did in the old days. Oh, if it's better, I don't know. I'm not the gatekeep good.
Hey, so do you have a family?
Do you have a family?
I used to, but my wife took the kids and left me.
Not a joke, by the way. This is serious.
You shouldn't leave your grenades on the floor. It's really bad for. By the way, I love.
So, he's cut off midway. We're gonna go back to the sequence later on in the
You're
episode.
just sticking to me like we're best friends.
I love Sal so much. Best machinima character. Rip.
You shouldn't leave your grenades on the floor. It's really bad for the environment.
Drive up with the window open. Yeah, that's good. A little dangerous, but it's your choice.
I'm safe. I'll come to the place so we can finish this war once and for all.
Okay, so
If the voice actor for Sal stumbles upon this stream, I don't think less of you, but the question has to be asked. Did you expect anybody to take you seriously with that delivery.
Alice is in trouble.
You coming with me, David?
Oh,
What for?
oh,
We're gonna rescue Al.
the Steam screenshot sound. I think that's the only good scene in this, really. Let's fast forward. Flick liked this shot because the gate opens to reveal somebody. If there was some effort put into it, it would be cool.
I gave you chance after chance to turn yourself in and to stop the fighting.
Rex,
I miss dual wielding.
Let me give you this one chance to come in peacefully. Forget the last 3 years ever even happened.
I will come with you, Rex, if David's safe.
What? No, no.
Promise me?
Do you honestly think the Master will let him live? He is James's son.
Do it.
Damn you. For making
No one is responding to each
Damn you
other's
for
line of
choosing one
dialogue.
side.
They're just saying their own thing. Jump cuts. This is the second iteration, so this was like 2020, 2021. This is when I discovered the channel, I think. When I first got in touch with D27. Yeah, I've seen this map since playing with Job. Yeah. High Ground is a good one. I kind of see the map completely differently since I did Spooky Bowl, because I had to mod it. Like, I've learned a little bit about modding in the last, I think, 3 years. 33. Like, I don't see the map just as, like, you know, a piece of art anymore. I see it as just lines of code. Guys had to kind of break the map to make it work for the 1v1. I mean, there's some parts of this that are legitimately funny, like how these characters hide for the purpose of elongating the fight. There's some parts that are genuinely boring, and we're looking through a lot of the boring stuff now.
Listen, we need back up at the base. You go pick up D27, and we need to figure out a plan.
Okay.
Alright, Sal. It's not as drunk as Flicks. Oh, I don't know if I agree. It's lazier than Flicks. I don't know what the next episode of One Self is going to look like. Because Flick has learned a lot, and Flick is very receptive to feedback, so on one hand you don't want it to be too good, but you don't want it to be intentionally bad either. There's a whole ethical conundrum there. I don't know how I feel about it. But with Flick you'd have to trust the process. Boom. Fucking kill him! A lot of standing to be killed. Yeah, no, and that's it. No longer canon. So I think this is the new iteration, the Hunted Files. It's like a side series. It's short enough, we can do normal speed. Gotta force Flick to make my theme song, Man Who Sold the World by David Bowie. That's a really good song. I would argue that you should probably not make it Man Who Sold the World because you don't want it to be a good song. It's funnier if it's a bad song or a song with no kind of cultural foothold. Flick was lucky to hit the so bad it's good sweet spot. These ones are just kind of bad. I know. I totally agree. But this might not be fun to watch, but I think there's a lot of... It makes you more appreciative of oneself and what oneself does. Because oneself is pretty badly made, but it also has no boundaries. A lot of the more serious machinimas that are made by pretty competent people take themselves way too seriously and won't breach the boundaries of what the medium allows. Flick has no boundaries, and we should probably respect that about him, you know? Because not even my work does that. He wanted to make a cinematic universe, and that channel we looked at earlier, Moonlight Ninja, wants to do a cinematic universe. Cinematic universes are good for like ankle grabs like Marvel. Leave them in the 2010s or whatever. Just make independent standalone pieces. That's what I did. My content might be shit, but at least it's focused, you know?
Zeus 2 has been invaded. Repeat, Zeus 2 has been invaded.
So this is obviously the official logo of the series, yeah?
Zeus 2 has been invaded. Repeat, Zeus 2 has been invaded.
Great credits, great font.
Zeus 2 has been
Power
invaded.
Gaming U doesn't take itself seriously, and yet I just associate every time I try to watch this murder fantasy about me. We'll get to Power Gaming U, I guess, on the next stream. I'm sorry to kind of offload it to another one, but I have to go in like 10 or 20 minutes. I don't want to like get sidetracked now, especially when we have like what 4 videos left to do. But I will say this: we're gonna do a stream on like Power Gaming U and another. If Morgan has a new episode out in 2 weeks, we'll do that. We're gonna do a stream on Blender. If anyone's seen those RB Bowl posters I've done, the Blender ones. I've done one for season 1, I've done one for season 2, I've done one for season 3. I want to do one for all of the seasons where all the participants together, and I would like to have I would like to stream my process on that. Now it's going to be a bit janky, it's going to be a bit cringe and a bit bad, but I would like to do a stream just breaking down how I put together like a RB Bowl poster. I'm going to do a Lego stream where I build stuff on stream, so it won't be a stud.io stream, it'll be like an IRL stream of me building Lego sets. I think that'll be fun. There's going to be a Slenderverse stream at some point, because there's a lot of cringe to get through there, but there's a lot of kind of internet history to cover. We'll finish Power Gaming U on the next stream at the very least, and I feel like the Slenderverse stream will probably be like a summer thing, because it could go on late. The Lego stream, leave it with me. There's a lot of logistics to figure out with that, but we will do the Lego stream. Don't worry. I've stockpiled a few sets that I haven't opened yet. No one has ever really pulled off a serious machinima. If you watch Deus Ex Machina today, you realize how much of an edgy John going through his society phase. For sure. If you look at Project Forge, ironically, the person who makes that is called Society. It's serious. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it takes itself seriously enough. There's at least like a decent amount of social commentary that's not too cringe. Did someone invite the new account I have to Flick server? I had to join the next gen server. You will know the name when you see the account. I'll find that account and I'll see what I can do. I don't know if I'm a mod anymore on Flick server. I left briefly, but I'll see what I can do for you, Liquor.
Repeat, Zeus 2 has been invaded.
So this is when D27 started playing with modded maps. A little bit dark to see, but like I did something like this for Spooky Bowl. D27 did not mod this map, so it's important to point that out. I think they just got excited. This is made shortly after, I think, Steam Workshop was enabled, or maybe when mods were when they first came to PC. I think if you look at the date, it'll make sense. So I think that's around the time Steam Workshop got enabled. So this wasn't even like a focus story. It was just like, here's the thing. Modding is such a hassle, but when you get the hang of it, it's pretty fun. It's a total mess. D27 is a pretty unfocused content creator. But again, this is the middle point. So we've seen the early point where they were a kid, they didn't know what they were doing. This is early adulthood where they didn't care what they were doing. When you see the end point, you'll get a good insight into where D27 is at as a creator, I think. Mission directors have some strange aversion to having healthy amounts of brightness in the videos. This really makes me appreciate oneself more. Yeah. It's good to be reminded of this 2 hours after. So they were playing on this map for, I'm assuming, 2 months. And this map looks cool, but they're shooting it in a way that is extremely unflattering.
The Master, Operation Scorched, was successful. All invaders have been killed.
Okay. Rise of the Red Snake. So there's about 2 or 3 different side series. There's the Hunted Files, there's a Hunted Rise of the Red Snakes. The last 3 ones are going to be super confusing to you. And we're not even done all... after this playlist, that isn't even all the videos. Let me see how many more are left afterwards. Oh, there's one. There's only one after the playlist. Okay, that's fine. So the code links, I suppose. Well, so we're still on the second iteration of it.
No.
Oh, I remember the sound from a previous episode. That's kind of cool. Ties it all together. I mean, this is how Flick used titles in oneself, in fairness.
27? Oh my god, 27?
Sal!
Where's Alice? She stayed behind. Can
Alright.
you move?
27.
Okay.
We got to.
Sal,
Anyone getting flashbacks to Power Gaming U?
please. Please let me die. I want this.
27?
Please.
No, we're getting you out of here.
Moo.
You'll see
This is turning into
support
a
mode.
Gmod
Injecting
mission
you
very
with
quickly.
biofilm.
Damn you.
Stay here. The computer's looking for more biofilm.
Biofilm. Alright. Is it from Emmerdale? Yeah, it's like Power Gaming U, yeah.
I know where to go.
He knows where to go.
Found it.
That's the biofilm, is it? Oh wow, it's not Forge. What a circus of a medium.
Seeing you again.
Oh, the VC
I
where you
wish I
tried
could say
fighting.
the same. Why are you
Oh,
leaving
that's
this
what he
fight?
could say the
Because I
same.
still believe in Alice.
That's a dying idea.
At least I don't believe in someone.
I'd
who
love to
commits
track down the Sal guy
genocide.
and get him for
They
1 cell for something.
deserved it.
Because he's hilarious.
What do you mean? It doesn't make it right.
I'll check the credits. I haven't spoken to D27 in a while, but we used to be pretty close. Oh, there's a third person. Are they gone? Oh, no, they're there. You both done laughing when Power Gaming News part came up. Yeah. Sorry to not do Greg and the Chief this time. We'll do like a marathon of it next time, because I haven't watched it in years. But apparently Power Gaming U is bringing Greg and the Chief back, along with a sequel to Wrath of the Combine on MCC. I'm extremely pumped for that. I think they're making it this summer.
God damn it, Sal. I didn't want this.
I'm sorry.
No, leave me alone. I'm sorry.
We need you to finish this.
I'm done with your war. I'm done with all of it. Bye, old friend.
Hit him. Your psyche couldn't handle it. Listen. We're going ham in the next one, I promise you. Oh, 2 years later? Oh, is this the fight scene? I guess maybe not. Jesus Christ. Your psyche couldn't handle it. My psyche couldn't handle it. Now. Whoa, the John thing. Oh, I can't answer that question. I could tell you why oneself is coming back. I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy to ask.
Step away from him now. Get out
What
here,
prompted Flick to bring it back?
guys.
Listen. The question goes above me. I was contacted. I answered the call.
Who are you? Are you a Gaiden?
No, I'm not. I'm just continuing.
I had a Halo figure of this exact color scheme and armor scheme that McFarlane did.
Killing people? They never went out.
Killing people.
They threatened. Nah, then they will kill people.
Times changed.
I know. They have. Listen, I don't want
Oh.
That's a first, since you're very good at it. Have you ever even heard of the Red Snakes?
No,
Of course you haven't.
Red
We're what
Snakes,
you and the
okay.
others are seen as, except we don't hide behind masks. We are the true heroes of Zeus 2. Now tell me, D27, what have you and your little team done to help people like us? Huh? Nothing. You just shoot and kill and pray.
You've been
to
gone
solve
for
all
effectively
your
3 years, 2 weeks, and I got a DM about it. Well, listen.
But you do anyways.
I'm guessing it was left unfinished. People wanted to see it finished. Like Anti-Wars and stuff. I'm not going to say Anti-Wars was the guy running the charge on it, but there was a significant amount of people who wanted to see the show completed. Myself included, but I wasn't the person who led the charge.
No. I'm
Oh, it's turning into Gmod again.
So you know what's worse than death. The feeling of loneliness. The feeling of you being the only one standing. To feel the burden of loss of everyone you've ever cared about.
Let's finish out this playlist, will we?
Stopped it. I want you to feel what I felt when you tore through my unit.
We'll finish this playlist, we'll do the newer version, and then we'll wrap it up for the evening.
Checked, you're only good at taking lives and not much else. So I'll see you in hell.
Cool transition, I guess. If it was nailed, which it was not. Anti-contacted Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish, mate.
Target locked.
Fight scene.
Been a while, 27. We never met, but Alice talked a lot about you. Man, that bitch really did love to run her mouth. I'm gonna kill her after I'm done with you.
What did you say? Hey, Jared, can you do something for me? I need to search up red snakes in the Zeus 2 database.
Searching. One result.
Tau.
They have committed terrorist acts since the Hunted War ended, hunting and killing higher-ups that had a key role in the war.
Huh. What sides have they gone after?
Both. The Zeus 2 Republic and the Hunted.
Okay, that's interesting. Who have they killed?
Not many. The only ones left are Rex and the Master, Alice. Sal and Roman are MIA.
So the Master and Rex remain. Rex's location, I'm assuming, is unknown, so they would probably go after the Master.
It's possible, considering killing the Master would decrease morale for the Zeus 2 Republic and will make the Red Snakes into a serious threat considered by other factions.
Alright, time to go to the palace.
This is our big moment. We will finally end pain and suffering on this planet. It's just, wow. We are going to kill the...
You talk too much.
I'm sorry, sir.
I know, it's dog shit.
Stay here.
Yes, sir.
Screwed with something relatively human.
Ruda, listen, I get you're angry, but don't kill him.
Why? He deserves it. He killed the guy.
And then these,
He deserves it.
you know, offensively staged fight scenes with the locked-on camera, which, you know, they were told not to do. I don't know if I was around when this was shot. I know I was around shortly after this. I think the next video I actually helped with the body acting.
I'm not protecting him.
It's important to note when a mic is bad and when the sound levels just haven't been balanced, you know?
You must
best be the judge. I have a ironic name, would you say? Oh no, I'm going to kill you.
I don't know what's being said, so, you know.
Why would you? We can spend more time together now.
What? David?
If I didn't know better, I would assume the locked camera is ironic. Well, you may not know better. So D27 joined like film school and did like an old-timey Roaring 20s kind of style silent video and decided to do it in Machinima, which is a novel idea if Red vs. Blue hadn't done it about 7 years before. But they decided to bring that into their Hunted universe, even though it completely clashes with the, I guess, the aesthetic, I suppose. You be the judge. I played the Plague Doctor character anyway. See how clear that font is to read? By the way, I don't know why Flick doesn't just up my volume. Look, we're not here to question Flick's genius or his process, you know? Why doesn't Flick do anything? The last thing we'd want to do is for Flick to get good at what he does. It's genuinely inaudible at halftime. That's part of the charm. My argument is that it's part of the charm. Oh, this is when everything was like 60 frames or 50 frames. For no reason. I think I was one of these people. I mean, D27 would always have to play the character that was meant to be their OC. This is kind of better because you don't have the same bad voice acting, it's all just silent. Very good. Great. Holla. I mean, you be the judge. Oh. Something that upsets me is people not adhering to aesthetic, but I know that would fall on deaf ears in this case. I'm pretty sure I was the guy with the sniper here. And the instruction was, try to shoot me, but don't kill me. I mean, it looks different, but it didn't, you know, commit to the difference, I suppose you could say. Oh, that's me with the Plague Doctor mask, the Halo 3 DLC armor. Crossing the line. I tried explaining like cinematic stuff to them, but they weren't particularly interested. So I'm sorry I wasted their time. I think that was one of my spare controllers because I have all the armor unlocked on like 3 or 4 accounts on MCC. At least on Reach in Halo 3. I haven't really bothered with the Halo 4 stuff. Just nobody does. Ah, the one audio track that every old-timey film has. I mean, where does this fit in the rest of the canon? I don't know. I do not want videos to autoplay. You can budge off. Was there a trailer? I feel like there was a trailer. The classic audio, I know, right? Oh, we'll look at a trailer, I guess. They put a trailer on Spooky Bowl. That wasn't on the trailer. Oh no, it's here. It's here. Never mind. Okay. Watch all the final stuff, I guess. So this is the reboot. Silver Lining is the hard reboot. So this is the third iteration of it, where they're basically just chimping on Red vs. Blue. It did not come out. It did not come out January 23rd. I can promise you, it did not come out then. And if you want my proof, June. It was supposed to come out January 23rd. It came out in June. Look at the trailer. So this is Retold. They call it Redux and Retold. I told them to not use Retold because they had worked on a few of the RB Retolds, I guess. There's a little bit of color stuff going on here. Look, they never tried color. Look, aspect ratio. The frame rate changes. I think I played the Elite here. But, like, in my opinion, trailers should be taken from existing media, from like an episode or a movie or something. They were doing the thing that Morgan does, where they were shooting a trailer to be a trailer with a bunch of placeholder shit that wasn't connected to anything. I hate when people do this. It's like, oh, we'll work towards this stuff later. Bad mistake. Bad mistake. Never do this. Moonlight Ninja did this a little bit as well. A bit of a freeze there. Like, very unfocused. In defense of Flick has never done this. Decent shot before this one. These are something that never existed, exactly. Because D27 would always announce shit and never make the thing. Why would you ever want to use this shot? Like, I understand that they're shooting through the wall fine, but when something is clipping, it looks objectively bad. Is that a spoiler? I don't know. You have to be really careful with your font usage. Call me when it's ready. Well, it was never ready, I suppose. I mean, they did the first chapter. This is a kind of a closer announcement, I suppose. Don't worry. We only have 1 or 2 more videos to do, then we're out of here. Wow. Wow. Coming whenever. Otters. They had a hyperfixation with otters. In fairness, the fact that we've gotten this far means we can just go straight to Power Gaming U on the next one. So I coached Power Gaming U on color grading a little. They didn't listen, but they at least tried to do something stylistic. Morgan did it as well, so I don't want to be unfairly shitting on people. I mean, there's no point explaining the 180-degree rule.
Hey, 27.
Hey, what is it this time? A convoy assassination?
No, a retrieval mission.
Really?
Yes.
They paid more attention to framing, which I appreciate.
Where do I receive
Where did I come across these? I think I just typed like Halo Machinima in, or I would go through like the Machinima Discords to see what people are posting, because I think it's kind of cringe to be just promoting your own shit and not look what other people are posting. Like, during the week I'll make a little bit of time just to see what's happening in the community. I know a lot of other people aren't interested in keeping up with the community, but I try to at least keep my finger on the pulse of what's happening in the community, what's happening, if there's any developments, and see if I can contribute in any way. Yeah.
Acid.
It's an AI. You'll find it in the power plant in the Snowland.
People who are making better machinima than me don't need my help, so I don't generally offer my services to them unless they need it. Like, it'll be like body acting, but those body acting sessions are pretty quick because they know what they're doing, they have good structure. For people like D27 or Flick or Morgan, I think they need my help, so I try to help out in any way that I can.
I'll give you the other half of your payments when you give the asset to Milko.
Who's that?
The person who's going to give me weapons for the asset.
Okay. Where can I find him?
The city.
Okay, thanks for telling me that.
Very much Morgan dialogue. Should have been more wary of the frame rate here. 60 frames is fine, but it's not very cinematic. Does the whole machinima community know of oneself? Some of them do. I remember them writing them off. Yeah, you're correct. Well, I guess we can talk about this more on the next stream. But a lot of the machinima community, it was at the beginning. There was a period around episode 10, I believe, where people watched it and were very irked by it. And it's because people thought that oneself was some kind of satirical take on machinima content, Halo machinima, and as a result of that, they got very, not aggressive, but they got a bit uncomfortable at it. And I don't think Flick intended it that way, but it's probably a good thing that they were made uncomfortable by that, because oneself does kind of blur that line between satire and serious, and it's no harm for people in the machinima community to have their cage rattled, so to speak, you know. Far too many people in the Halo machinima community take themselves way too seriously. It's probably a good idea that someone like Flick comes along and calls them out on their shit. It's probably a good thing. They got self-conscious from oneself. Yeah, I'm legitimately serious, because Flick was, even unknowingly, he was calling to order like the fact that some people will make machinima about their OC or how serious it is, or how like they're like a tough guy who can't be stopped. Flick was holding a mirror up to that and making fun of it, and people got extremely uncomfortable about that. And keep in mind, I've made machinima. I'm going to make a little more machinima. I'm aware about how ridiculous machinima looks. It is a legit art form, I suppose, but it's very much looked down on by the rest of the industry. I'm aware of this. People in the machinima community are not aware of this, and they get extremely defensive when they get outside exposure, because it's people looking down on it and like poking fun at it. It's like when you get, if trolls ever pass through your YouTube channel, the correct response is to just take it on the chin and walk it off. Flick knows how to do that, but the machinima community on a broader scale doesn't know how to take this. Just take your licks and walk off. And I think outside of Flick's social commentary on the machinima community, I think people were very much caught off guard by Flick's ability to roll with the punches, and that made them very uncomfortable, because Flick was able to do a lot of things that most of the machinima community couldn't. Now, you could argue that Flick maybe didn't have a sense of self-awareness. That's fine, but that protected him. There's a self-awareness where machinima creators do not want to be called out on how ridiculous the content they make is. I'm aware of how ridiculous the content I make is, but Flick is just kind of above it. Oneself is about special needs, homosexuals, and emotionally stunted characters failing upwards through utterly incomprehensible circumstances. Yep. but it's not inhibited by ideas like bigotry or like hierarchy and stuff. It treats everybody equally and abuses everybody equally. That's a really hard concept for people in machinima to wrestle with, because half the machinima community is trying to make woke content, and then the other half is trying to make edgy content. And for someone to kind of walk the line and to treat everybody equally in both a contemptuous and affable manner, that's disarming to people, because people don't know how to walk that line, you know? You can call Flick like an incompetent moron, but Flick does have the ability to like treat everybody on the same playing field. On the rewatch, I remembered that the only character who gets racially abused is Derek, and he's just LARPing as a black guy. But I totally see what you mean. Yeah, like Derek is a kind of a shitty character. I thought it'd be funny to do like a Wakandan accent. I don't regret making a character. Like, I don't think the character is an offensive stereotype. My intention was to make the character black, but the character just isn't funny. We talked about on the last Inside Oneself, like Aladar has his coughing ad-libs or his cant or whatever. Booker has the reading stage directions. Booker has the bad mic. Luxon has the muhahaha or being like autistic. Derek never really found his feet as a character, and it never upset me, but it was just disappointing that Derek really never really found his place as a character. But like, I don't lose sleep about it. My contributions to the show have kind of gone past that of a voice actor, so not above, but like I found other ways to contribute to the show. I'm not a natural voice actor. Most of the cast isn't, but I never found a way to make Derek funny. I shoehorned reading stage directions. I shoehorned the accent. I reckon Flick being exposed to such exceptional bullying to having to find a way to make a shit in spite of it is why he made it the way it is. Maybe. There's definitely a wider discussion to be had on why oneself is the way it is. I'm not the one to say why. The Evangelion opening had me crying. I think that was the first opening I did. We retroactively added other ones afterwards, but it was a nice staple to add to the show when it overlapped with like the cold opens we do for Inside Oneself. But Derek's all right. Maybe it's just me shitting on my own character, but I looking back and I feel like I could have gotten more out of the character, but it's fine. It's fine. Like, I think people are their own worst critics, but I think I feel like Jazz and Dilo or Blicker, you're both aware of how good your characters are. People are very much latched to the idea of Aladar and Dilo. No one's really latched to the idea of Derek. The character could just be better. I really doubt Flick would have made it like that if not for him getting tortured every day like 5 people prior to. Maybe. I like the color grading on this scene. We'll plow through this. We'll clock out. The other's a bit fucked, but I remember why I made it like that. I mean, it's good. He works well with Booker. Kind of like Arby the Chief and Elite and the Spartan, you know? Celtic Corn is in this, I remember. I don't know why you would jump. Makes it completely unserious. It's like you're just playing a matchmaking game. Decent shot, though, with the zoom in and the tilt. D27 is trying new things. They're lazy, but they are trying here. I mean, the writing falls off a cliff, but if I get on a podcast I can explain it, there's definitely things I would change. For sure. Terrible audio levels here. I think that's Celtic. Shout out to Celtic Corn.
I need you to retrieve an asset from deep within the
I love Icebox. This is a great map. I'm so glad they added it. I'd love if they added that last map, though. Apart from Edge and Freeze or whatever.
Put your weapon down.
I thought it would be just us.
I need to get protected. You can
I need to get protected.
Put your weapon
That's
down.
a 4-star on writing there.
Yeah, you're right.
You're the right.
Now, don't
Well, that's
drag that
me.
piece of junk mongoose into the snowlands. They have these little
Are you ready for a hard cut to credits out of context?
That's just lovely. Dumbass.
Bye.
Good luck, D27. And I hope what Alice has said is true.
So this is the most recent version of the series. You can see how much we've learned. Shout out to Celtic Corn. Oh, no, U-Man was on this. In Society, I know Flick was in this because Flick is at the very end, like a post-credit scene. Good spacing on the font, by the way, and the lining up a bit. Logo by Code Links. Definitely a bit has changed throughout the stream. Yeah, I know. We'll do Greg and Chief next time. Hopefully a new Morgan episode will drop. He's been more rapid fire with the episodes. He's been getting them out quicker. If we don't have a new Morgan episode to get to, I'll find something else to do. But it's more than likely going to be in 2 weeks. Possibly in a week. We'll see. Rip. Not a bad cut. A lot of
Why do we have
OC
to
stuff
be
here.
Because we got paid.
I think I played the Elite here.
They hired us and we're the best.
I guess.
And the dialogue almost works
Why
over
can't
if
it be
the
a beach
pacing on
or
the
anywhere
walking
else
was better.
But this cold ass place.
Stop your whining.
Camera
I'm
movement
not
was fine.
whining, just cold.
Butchered it. Rip. Maybe I had multiple accounts on this, I don't know. I usually do about 4 or 5 accounts. Like spares. Are you ready for the best cameo you've ever seen? Are you ready? Here we go.
Hello, I am ready. What's your name?
I mean, that's there we go, right? That is D27 Shigu's series, The Hunted, for all it's worth. Quickly look over Master Chief. Yeah, it's not related. We've seen that. We've seen that. We've seen this. Lamau. We did see this, I believe. Was it in the playlist? Father's Sins or whatever? The Complete Collection video. Father Sins. Okay, so we did see that. Okay, cool. I wanted to get through this channel real quick. I actually made the profile picture for this channel when I started doing Blender. They did kind of a Spider-Man theme because they had a hyperfixation with it. Splitting paths. I think that's the only one that's not in a playlist. Oh no, it's there. Okay, so we actually got through all of the Hunted. That's great. So, but we clock out. We're doing Power Gaming U next time. We're doing all of Greg and the Chief. I don't care how long it takes. We're going to do Power Gaming U, Wrath of the we could do Wrath of the Combine actually. We could do Wrath of the Combine and Greg and the Chief. We're going to do a Lego building stream at some stage. It's probably a while off. We could do a Slenderman stream, a Slenderverse stream before that. And we'll do a Blender stream probably once we're through all the Power Gaming stuff, Power Gaming U stuff. So after the next stream, we'll do the Blender stream unless something urgent comes up. I was going to do some gaming this stream for some of the new Halo mods. If there's any interest in that, I will do it. But if not, we'll see. Or whatever. What happened to the Spider Felix guy or whatever his name was? Next stream. Okay? I love you. Take it easy. Have a good week.
Yes to a summer holiday in France and getting there with Stena
I'll
Line.
see you all on the flip flop.
Early bookers get the best choice of fares and cabins. on 3 weekly sailings from Rossler to Cherbourg, so you can get through winter knowing summer is sorted. From only €100 deposit, book your ferry trip at stenaline.ie.